And we're finally live. Crashed out the first time because, YouTube likes to do stuff like that. Looking for a big round brush. Sacrificial brush. Oof. Hey, Ray, good morning. Okay. Little bondoing this morning. I'll try that this morning. All right. It's going to be a short session today. I've got a few things I got to do. I think we're going to use that. I'm not going to be able to bondo everything today, but we'll get texture everything, but we're going to get started at least. Anyway, good morning. How's everybody? Scheisse. All right. Need to hold this thing better. Ralph, my maintenance guy, I sent home yesterday. He wasn't feeling well. So solo day yesterday. Oof. I'm sorry, Joe. Is he just out sick and that's the reason why he was sent home? Hey, Nick. They got to move fridge, stove, dishwasher out of a home because they had roaches. Bah. Sorry, guys. Give me a second here. All right. Now, it's obviously it's got a lot of bumps and everything like that. This thing, once it's dry, I'll give it at least 24 hours to dry. Then you just do a light sanding on it. It reduces some of those really peaky parts. He was complaining about his vision. I said to him, take Monday, take a day for yourself. Good for you, Joe. Okay. That's the Bondo. And right now, like I said, it's really peaky. But I think once you get sanding on it, it'll bring a lot of that down quite nicely. And it'll give you that surface. So, God, I'm spacing out on the guy's name. There's a guy by the name of Natto Over Rice, and he does this stuff is himself, and he's done a bunch of mache with texturing and everything like that. So, and he has used this and a couple of other things. That's not what I wanted. Oh, this stuff is drying pretty quickly. All right, guys. Sorry. Got to do a quick load of laundry. Been kind of working on that. I'm going to be dashing back and forth. Like I said, today's going to be an early out. I got to get ready for work. But give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. By the way, one of the last of the new shirts that I got, my sister dropped me this Oasis. Does it actually say it on here? Oasis 25 shirt. Very nice gift. Okay. The worst thing about doing this, the worst, is holding the part without crushing it, you know? God damn it. Well. Hey, Tom, good morning. Never washed the laundry a lot, and may you never have to do so again, but today is one of those days. I will say you go through a lot of Bondo doing this. One nice thing about this also, it looks like you're really adding quite a bit of like thickness to this. This stuff goes on really thick. Which is really good in my opinion. Because it adds, I think, a little bit more depth to a part. There we go. Ooh, let's see. Good morning, Tom. What's going on, man? Yeah, exactly. Richie, I hear you on that one, brother. So I was at the G base pop up yesterday. And how was it? Was nice, just nice. That's all. There we go. Another one done. And again, once that gets sanded, a lot of that stuff will come down. Let's get that placed right there. That's any stuff that I didn't have. Didn't have anything I really want. Yeah. There we go. This weekend was a weekend of catching up on some Hong Kong action films. If so, in my formative days, I remember a roommate of mine at the time's like, "Hey, you know, you got to go check out some of these action films out of Hong Kong." This is in the early '90s. Like, all right. So that's when I first got a chance to see things like Hard Boiled and a lot of the John Woo stuff from early on. Got a Char's custom blind box and a Cat Gundam for Emma. Ooh, good. I'm sure Emma will like that. So the Criterion Collection has been doing, I'm not sure if it's just this month, but they've got a curated collection of a lot of these films from the early 80s through the early 2010s. A lot of the older stuff, Better Tomorrow by John Woo, Hard Boiled, The Killer from John Woo, Police Story from Jackie Chan, all of that stuff I've seen in the past. Troy Hawks, Once Upon a Time in China. These are all absolutely fabulous films. Ooh, it's getting a little heavy now. They're all absolutely fabulous films. And I watched She Wanted It So, then made a stop at the Gundam Planet and got her a Pokemon, and I got the Master Grade Marase Nice. But we did accomplish that we really needed, which was clothing. For you or for her? So, to get a chance to watch Hard Boiled over the weekend, as well as yesterday I watched it's just such a fabulous film. Infernal Affairs, which if anybody's ever seen Martin Scorsese's The Departed, that's the film that it's almost entirely based on. Even the ending is very much similar to the original, which Andy Lau partly directed. Both nice. I need pants. She needed underwear. Now she needs socks. Man, Tom, what is wrong with you? And again, all the really peaky stuff is just going to get a light sanding and will all come down. Well, The Departed, Jack Nicholson is great in that movie. I will tell you, that movie, in comparison to the original, sucks. I remember seeing The Departed and just thinking, okay, let's see, Scorsese can't be too bad. He'll do a nice job remaking. It's like, dude, this is nowhere near as good as the original. Nowhere near. I mean, I'm not, saying that the performances may not have been great. I'm just saying that the movie itself pales in comparison to the original. Okay. Let me see if I can get this last skirt piece done. And then we'll likely call it a session for today. There we go. And I'll work on the rest of this tomorrow. First thing I'll probably end up doing tomorrow is just checking the work, maybe sanding it a little bit, seeing what you guys think. I guess the one question I do have is, do I texture the inside of it? I may not. I'm not sure it's going to be as visible, but we'll see. Hey, Sam, good morning. The one morning I've got to bail early. Sam, how are you? How's things? Now you have to stay. Nah, I can stay for another maybe 5 more minutes. Ain't good. No complaints. No complaints. I love it. I need to get back to building. It's been 3 weeks since I started that custom. Yeah, get back to it. Hey, Joe. Get back to it. I actually last night, while my daughter and I were watching a little Lower Decks, I did actually pull out another model. I haven't snap built something in months. Started doing that a little bit, and that was good. It felt good. Snapping up the El Gaim Mark II, high grade. So now the only thing I can't recall is, did I use, I think I did. Laughing thinner. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, man. Wow. What the hell's going on here? Strong arm this thing. Ooh. Stopped them listening this weekend and just started the snap of the Marasa. Of course you did. It's what every modeler does. We work on our whatever the distraction of the moment is. Sam, are you working on anything at all or not? Go front frame, but it was done a few months ago, but that was done by an oaf. It was lovely to meet you and Emma at the show. I'm sorry I didn't see you all on the way out. Yeah. Saturday night was remarkably special. Very much appreciated. All right. Got that done. Okay. So very quickly, and then I'm going to start getting ready to wrap it up. There we go. And there's some places where there is, you can see the gray through there, and that's okay. That is completely okay. The only question, again, is whether or not I do the underside. That I haven't decided yet. Looks like Dwayne is changing to Saycross now. What's going on, Dwayne? I'm working on the line barrel and a Subaru 360. Wow. I'm in a rush, Sam. I didn't want to leave yet, but had things. Yeah, but things need to be done. Yeah. The unfortunate nature of it all. All right. I might next day or so, we'll take a look at Kitty and put some primer on her just to see what she looks like. But so far, model's coming along fine. Hopefully I can get this stuff. Paint that gap. Oh yeah, has to get done. But we started the texturing process, so I'm happy about that. Yeah. So by the way, just in case anybody missed it, I am trying this out. I've actually tried this out before, but now I'm officially putting it on a model. I've done a spoon test with this, but now it's actually going on a model. Woo. May try and plan to more than one show in 2026. Yeah, my hope next year is to go to ODO in February. Try to get down to Mosquito Con if possible. Depends on scheduling. If there's another local show in the area, do that. And then next year will be, and then the fall will be obviously the SLU, PatCon, Granite Con. Oh, I forgot. Valley Con will be in the spring. That's the spring show. Cat is awesome. I'm really happy with the cat. I'm looking forward to seeing this thing kind of done. I've been thinking a little bit about colors, and I think the suit itself, the Maquet itself, will probably be in like a tabby orange, white, and like a very dark gray, or maybe like a very light gray and a black. I think that'll look good. May try and plan on attending more on a show. Yep, nice. Calico Camel. Calico, is that what it's called? Calico? Yes, that's sort of the thought. And then I've got to figure out what to paint the cap. Maybe I'll do the same thing with, because the only thing that's really exposed is her head and her paws. So maybe those are the only, maybe I'll do calico on that as well. All right. So with that, my friends, it is time for me to get going here. Apologies for it being an early day, but I'll be back at this again tomorrow. Doing the texturing, a lot of texturing to do. It'll take me the next day or so to do while doing this live. But anyway, with that, my friends, stay safe and stay sane. Thanks everybody for being on. Apologies for it being short today, but life. Anyway, go out there and do good. Brighten the world as much as you possibly can. It is a crazy, challenging world. It's up to us to try to make it better. Just brighten it by a little bit. Don't vilify somebody. Treat them with kindness. All right. So do good out there, guys. Enjoy the day. Love you all. And I'll catch you on the flip. Peace.